Welcome, one and all. Today we are going to be casting the Elo Legends top bracket. It's an exciting match between Road and Antiraider, and let's jump right into the game. So here we have on the north side of the map, Road playing as the Iobits in the color pink, and Antiraider as the Delhi Sultanate in yellow. Both these civs love their berries definitely, and I'm excited to see how they're gonna play out. Delhi known of course for their very strong field goal timing pushes, and I'd be preferring to go for that fast castle play. So let's have a look how these two people are battling out in the top bracket now. These are probably high diamond conqueror level players, so no slouches, and we expect some high quality games from them. And if we just flip over to Vision for a second, Road opting to immediately scout down his enemy's base. Not finding too many sheep just yet. And the same is true, in fact, for Anti-Raider as the Delhi. Now, with more sheep in the base and both civilizations opting to go for berries early, it does give both of them the option to do some really aggressive scouting and really try and cut their opponent's scout off as much as possible. But in this situation, we see that they've actually both decided to go opposite directions, fortunately or unfortunately. So Road has this very interesting build. He's dropped his landmark, but he's not started on it just yet. I think he's waiting for the right moment. In fact, that is now. Perfect. 7 and 3, and that's gonna line up just nicely when the House of Wisdom finishes. He's gonna click up for his H2 wing. Anti-Raider also, I'm curious to see whether he goes for the Dome of the Faith or the 2-Scholar Tower of Victory play, which nowadays seems to be a little bit more passé, but can be really strong from a timing push perspective. So Road's just about ready to click up, and he has finished his berry bushes, so maybe not going for an economy wing. Indeed, it's the military wing. So it's going to come out real fast and real early, those Desert Raiders. And the response from Anti-Raider, perhaps not response, he hasn't quite scouted it yet, is to go for Tower of Victory. I think as a early in the early games, having archers with Tower of Victory is a real deterrent for the Desert Raiders, so they can't do much damage. Conversely, you can get out Ghazi Raiders as Delhi really quickly, and just 2 Ghazi Raiders is enough to push back the Desert Raider, and in all likelihood, by the time the Desert Raider walks across the map, you've got both of those Ghazi Raiders already out on the field. So not much perhaps he could do here as the Ibits, but we'll see what he goes for. A single chop of stone. So that's gonna be a tower for sure, and an upgrade. And then fast castle. I like this position of the outpost because it protects both his berry bushes and his gold. And it leaves very little room for counterplay, except maybe from the north. So we'll see how Antiria decides to play his game. But there isn't much that can happen because Delhi does take maybe 1-2 minutes to set up. You want to drop your blacksmith, you want to drop all your production buildings, and by that time, the Iobits tend to already be on their way up to castle. So we'll have to see how Antioda decides to play. So he's gone for the single scholar. He hasn't quite killed it yet, but he's gonna go for a second scholar and go for as fast a grabbing the sacred sites in the feudal age as possible. Tower of Victory is up, and he's gonna be dropping all his production buildings pronto. There we go, first stable out on the field. And Road is just about teching up. He's got enough for arrow slits, or if he so decides to click it. And takes a while for those Desert Raiders. Now there's a delay, 15 seconds I think. So first one's out. Stable doesn't quite have the food just yet, but that should be fixed in a jiffy. I can't imagine that the Desert Raider will do too much damage at this point. Nice sheep haul here. We're waiting for Ghazi Raiders, the first Ghazi Raider being queued. Arrow Slit's coming up, a second outpost. So he's gonna protect his gold 100% on both sides. No shenanigans from for a forward outpost from Antiraider. Which, in all honesty, I think would take a while to come because Delhi needs tons of wood in the early game. So the blacksmith is dropped, he's starting to research his techs. What is the right response here? He could potentially go for a fast siege engineering, so research that immediately, 1 minute 33 seconds, and go for a ram push. These old rowers got loads of sheep. 10, very nice. Right, so the consequence of the slow Ghazi, unfortunately, is that this guy's got a little bit of things to do. Very nice, very nice. This outpost with arrow slits, however, is quite good. So the Ghazi Raider actually can't do too much damage. Sheep are staring a little bit off the center, They just can chill right now. No hurry, no hurry. What will be Antiraider's plan? So road already gonna be clicking up. And these Desert Raiders do a truckload of damage. But Antiraider really needs to get something done because road is clicking up in just a moment. Dropping up some defensive walls nice and early, that's pretty good. He would need to secure his food, his second food, which will be this deer pack. And to a lesser extent the berry bushes at the back. So we'll see how how Antiraider decides to play around that. Sanctity coming in soon. 40 seconds. It feels a little bit slow, so maybe Antiraider wasn't too sharpish on his age up techs. But road's already clicked up. Look at that, and it's gonna be the logistics wing. So he's gonna play for the relics with his dervishes, which I think is it's a pretty good play. The only problem is that the field is fast being flooded with Ghazi Raiders, and what that means is his dervishes need to be really careful. They walked a long way just to come in, but there's not much he can do, to be honest, with the second barracks down here. So he's dropping down stable. So he's dropped down a stable. In preparation, perhaps for a battle later. Monks not yet moving out. Okay. And Road just about to finish his age up. Nah, it's halfway through. Staging just outside. There is not much room, unfortunately, for him to poke. What he can do is wait right at the edge here and try and do some damage. So Road is going to play Camel Lancers when he ages up, which is a devastating choice. Because Antiraider has no response for that. He needs spears against Camel Lancers, sorry. Unfortunately, none of that on the field. So this is unfortunate. The first monk is going to go down, not guarded by Ghazi Raiders. Second Desert Raider casually walking around, perhaps guarding the relic on the far side, preparing for the people to come. Wow, nice micro. The Desert Raider is probably going down. Ghazis run faster. So Road's Castle Age, let's see, triple stable, so triple Camel Lancers. very quickly, and all three already poised to go in the right direction. Okay, what's Antiraider's response? First relic picked up. Nice and smooth. Fortunately, not at the right place. He should have been standing on top, I think, on top of the relics. Now he has another problem. Oh, the other monk goes down here. That's really tragic. And Road in a super good position. Oh, these Lancers are going to shred the Ghazi Raiders. He has no response for this. Absolutely no response. Okay. The ram goes down. Oh. Things looking a little bit grim here for our friend. Yep. He brings his dervishes out to heal the camel lancers. Very nice play. Very nice play. So, Antiraider has got spears out on the field now. Just beginning to send them out on the field. Still Dark Age Spearmen, so quite difficult. Quite difficult. Road is in a great position now. He's got a military advantage. Antiraider might have, yeah, he sees idle slightly, so this is not a good sign. So Road's also got a villager lead. And the world is his oyster now, pretty much. He's free to take all 5 relics because he has the map control from his camel lancers. Things looking pretty grim for Antiraider at this point. He can take this fight 100%. The Dark Age, oh, these are hardened already. You know, these are still Dark Age Spearmen. Dark Age Spearmen do nothing against the Camel Lancers. Has he got a barracks down? He has not even got a barracks down for the +1 range armor. Going all out. Antiraider is in quite big trouble at this point. Got the first sacred site. Gonna bring home that relic. He's already got 3 in the bag. 4th one on the way in. 2 on the way in. And already prepping the 2nd moss for the last one. Very nicely done. So that's the 5th relic for him. And I think Road would next be sitting on all 3 sacred sites to press the issue. So what's Delhi's response here? So Delhi is in a food-starved position. He doesn't have map control, so he didn't wall off his side. So now it's a little bit of an issue because he really needs to secure the deer pack right here. Unfortunately, these lancers have found their juicy prize. It's the Delhi villagers. Alright. 3rd sacred site, 2nd sacred site going to be captured by Road. He's chased off, Antiraider has chased off the Camel Lancers, but only momentarily. This Road is full pumping. 3 stables, 3 archery rangers. And the Delhi is lagging behind with 2 stables. 3 stables. But he doesn't have quite the food eco, unfortunately, to support that. Nice walls coming out. This is definitely what is needed to secure some of the food resource. His front line is going to be decimated, unfortunately. Road still not opting to go for barracks at this point, but is capturing the 3rd sacred site. And switching also to crossbows and archers. Crossbows might have been a misclick, slightly unnecessary given that Delhi has no armored units at this point. He's lost the healer, so that's a bit tragic. Nonetheless, doing very well. Taking the fight pretty convincingly, flooding in more archers. full pumping his archers. Antiraider finishing up some of the walls, so he's gonna have the ability to go on that tier. Also going on this tier, on this side. Still looking pretty grim. His response. The Manjanique is out. There's honestly not much he can do. I think it's looking really, really grim for him right now. Can he decap the sacred site? Can he get a tech advantage? Can he get an eco advantage? What can he do at this point? He's unfortunately quite behind on villagers, despite having lost 0 villagers to Rhodes' attacks. For now, that is swiftly about to change. Some of it a bit forced errors, so he's 12 villages behind just purely on a TC idle. Not what you want as the Delhi. And he's lost the 3 sacred sites to the 3 sacred sites to Road. Ooh, nice split, very nice split. Try and minimize the damage. Unfortunately, there is very little more that he can do. Extremely dominating performance by Road here. Sending his spears out, alright. The 2 sets of units just rushing by each other, saying hi. Meantime, Road is preparing a second Manjanique. And a third Manjanique. No, 1 Ram and another Manjanique. Devastating. As we watch the last moments of this game, I expect. So cool. So cool. Boom. Of all the things to hit though, why the Tower of Victory? I don't know. It is what it is. Road can take his time to destroy his enemy's base. Slaughter a couple of villagers, come back here. No issue at all. Road living his best Iobit life. Finally drops the blacksmith, getting +1. He decided to get +1 melee armor first. Very nice. Power of Victory goes down. In mere moments, you expect Antiraider to tap out. He's lost 8 villagers so far, but the villager situation looks really, really, really terrible. Bear in mind, this is still the non-pub version, so Mangonel still fire, a Manjanique still fire, directly on point their target. If he's attacking a single unit at town center, I believe the conventional balls are better. But if he's attacking like a huge swath of enemy units, definitely you want to get this fire incendiary version. So he's wiped out the Delhi army, and Antiraider taps out. And there you go. What a wonderful performance by Road. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this cast. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.